Hey everybody, how was your day? Mine was pretty bad. I had a ton of technical problems and some more problems in recording, and I lost about 2 hours of sound, so I of course didn't make any manual saves throughout this because autosaves are awesome and the worst thing ever at the same time. So this is going to be kind of a audio narration, director's cut, DVD audio kind of thing for the next 4 to 6 episodes, maybe. I'm just gonna kind of, you know, go over what was going on through my head as I was playing it, if I can remember. I probably won't, but at the same time, I won't be distracted by gameplay, so I'll also be able to talk more about what I think about the game. So that's going to be kind of nice because I'll be able to actually say what I think and how I feel about it. Yeah. I haven't played in about 2 weeks, so yeah, the first thing I did was go in and be like, what is even going on here? Detour, what? Who's December? December? I don't even remember. Yeah, so, ignoring all this, because this is just me being confused, I'm not really enjoying the game that much as I expected. The first few hours were really interesting. But now, like, it seems like it's trying to be a lot of games, other games at once. Like, it's trying to be BioShock and, you know, some sort of games like that, Deus Ex. It's trying to be sort of System Shock, which, you know, BioShock was inspired by. It's trying to do too many things at once and instead just failing at all of them. Or at least, you know, not being, you know, spread too thin, right?
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
All these guys, I had a lot of fun being annoyed at those robots. So, the airlocks. I unlocked that, but I haven't used it. I'm not sure if it's like an optional thing. We did one before. Yeah. Die. And this guy comes out of nowhere. They always come out of nowhere. I'm noticing that now. Like, they always travel in packs. Kill me. They always travel in packs, and sort of like where one is, there's always more. Obviously, with the mimics, there's a reason for that. But the what are they called? Phantoms or predators or something with a P. They just come out of nowhere. Sometimes you can hear them talking to themselves, but hey, yeah, freeze. I'm enraptured by my own terrible gameplay. The glue gun is a pretty good weapon because for some reason, yeah, take that box. It's not a mimic, idiot. For some reason, they love to give you glue gun ammo and nothing else. It's just lying around all over the place. What was that just flew away? Oh, okay, I'm gonna read these. May explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in the vacuum inside the Kletka for so long. They can... Oh, yeah. Then this happened. Yeah, I forgot. And this was inevitable because this keeps happening to me all the time, and it's miraculous that it never happened before. They can move to an adjacent dimensional bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus, e.g. prey, like the game. From the mimic's perspective, a 6 million year journey to our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. And then, yeah, that reminded me about viruses, which are horrible, creepy things. Right there. Get him. Get him. Yeah. 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 Die. Yeah. And take his flesh. Yeah, there it is. Now get the others. I'm remembering my exact trains of thought as I watch this. It's kind of weird. Viruses are basically aliens. They can survive for like infinity amount of time in the depths, the cold depths of space. Oh wow. Helen, blah blah blah. Subject is shown instability in the last 24 hours. Shown curiosity in small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them. Initial diagnostics would seem rapid onset something, but there's no evidence of this prior to exposure to the telepath. We're not ruling out suicide, but whatever. He's performing an endoscopic exam to make sure everything's okay. And then, yeah, okay. I read it a lot faster this time. And a lot more abridged. You guys can read, I'm assuming, at home. I'm gonna maximize my own window here so I can read too. He's still under suicide watch as requested. No food or any sedatives to keep his system clean for the upcoming surgery. Only water. He doesn't do much except rocking back and forth, staring at the wall, and mumbling in Russian. I don't know what he's saying. He doesn't speak Russian. Maybe he does. He's made no attempt to hurt himself. Stop that. He doesn't seem to be suicidal, just disoriented, like he's sleep drunk. We're gonna do the surgery now. Let's get it out and into analysis as soon as possible. And I remember I thought that it seemed kind of like they gave up on him and they were just like waiting, like, oh man, he's not gonna commit suicide. Let's just kill him anyway on our own. But now looking at it a second time, it doesn't seem like that. Yeah, smash that wall down. And then I saw this oil here, and I'm like, I got this wrench. Wrench does not cause sparks. Better save just in case. Yeah, so viruses. They're basically aliens. It is actually a theory that viruses lived in space and, like, for... Rory, I've loaded another nightlight as requested. Up the psycholuminescence. This time the Typhon ought to follow the lure like an imprinted duckling. Oh, so they're testing out those lure things. Oh yeah, this was cool. Golden glowing spider webs.
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
This isn't the first reference he's made to, or that has been made to spiders. They just made a reference to them being the ultimate trapdoor spider just a couple minutes ago. So they look kind of like spider webs. I kind of got ahead of myself in my own mind. And obviously they just look like spiders. They look like head crabs from Half-Life. But, yeah. So I don't know what this thing is. I was hoping to kill the Mimic with, the... what seems like some kind of weapon test chamber. But, alas, no. It's just like the glowing room. Where you take to you go in there to watch things glow, but yeah, it doesn't kill the mimics with giant balls of energy, or it's supposed to, but mimics are just like immune to it. That's always possible. They're using their quantum energy to shift or something. This is the first screen I've seen that is broken. And I have no idea why. There's no good reason for it. Oh, hey, dude. What's up? One more shot. Get him. Yeah. Good work. Reload, though. Reload past me. Yeah, I love this room because there's notes everywhere that just say, not a mimic. It's great. And you can pick them up and ruin whoever carefully thought this out. Ruin their plan. Yeah. There's at least one more. Oh, there's a Phantom. Get him. Yeah. Blew him to bits. Oh. He cheated. I didn't notice this the first time, but he was clearly frozen. But he still shot energy balls. And then slashed me to death. Huh. Weird. But yeah. I'm glad I did that autosave before I tried to do my little can oil explode with a wrench test. Yeah. I'm also not too excited about the upgrade trees because a lot of them are just like you know, increase your numbers of whatever. You know, combat focus is kind of cool. Stealth never works. Like, sometimes it does if you... Usually they get the drop on you, is the problem. Almost always. Unless you hear a phantom talking to itself, which I guess is the reason that they talk to themselves, so that you know that they're there and you can plan around it. But most of the other upgrades are just, you know, do more damage and stuff. Especially the psionic trees, or whatever you want to call them. These 3 purple ones. You have to unlock them, and they're not even that great. They're all really expensive, and like there's the firearm modification one. Reload me. Reload. No, you idiot. Oh, you're gonna get yourself killed in a minute. Anyway. Yeah, there you go. Something like Deus Ex, which this is... Like, you can't say that it's not inspired by this.
Angelic about those
You would be a
golden
liar,
furnaces like
sir.
the frozen light.
Or ma'am.
The typhoon weave it out of
Or
thin air.
other
The
choice.
question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be.
Yeah, take all those
I know we
things.
could tackle this together. Like old times.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I got to this screen, and then here's the theory: magic. Eventually, all science is magic, and then the screen breaks again. Weird. So, yeah. Something like Deus Ex, which this is totally based, inspired by a bit. Like, you know, it's got a lot of the same upgrades, actually. Like, it's, yeah, you done goofed. No more glue. It's got a lot of the same upgrades, like hacking and carry heavy objects and stuff like that. But there's nothing that's just like extra damage. Oh yeah, good. Rare sneak attack. It's a legendary attack. You only get one. Deus Ex has it has those kind of just like raw number upgrades, but they're usually just upgrade this skill that you already have, and it's not like another branch of the tree. It's just yeah, get the drop on him. Good work. Oh, I should have reloaded. That did a ton of damage.
Vital signs critical.
Now I can actually notice how, like, these massive amounts of damage that these guys are actually doing. Jesus. They are rough. I would hate to play this game on hard. Did I get the extra inventory space upgrade? I think I did. I think I got the first layer. So, an interesting thing about the note items is that they're not actual items. Yeah, that one's not a mimic. The rest might be. Those two aren't. But now they might be. So, what was I just saying about interesting? Yeah, the notes. They're not actually items. I thought it would be like there's crumpled paper as an item. Yeah, and here I am like, oh, how good are these notes? Is it worth picking apart the entire room? And the answer is no, because They don't actually exist. Crumpled paper gives you 0.15 organic material things, but the notes, they're literally nothing. You don't even pick them up. It's weird. Maybe they didn't want you to have this room full of materials or something.